Test, 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 testing, testing. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. All right, let me link this up here. Copy this. Copy this link and post it onto Facebook. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go live on TikTok too. Test, test, mic check, test, test. Okay, I see it. There we go. I hear it. Y'all hear me? Test, test, mic check. Test, test, mic check, test, test. Okay, I said delay. Little delay on this one. A big delay. Yeah, I don't need the big time delay. Check, check, check. All right. Well, guess I'm gonna go ahead and just cook something here. All right, so let's see. We got that for my Facebook page. That's set. All right, post it on this one. Let's test this out. Yeah, that's a delay. All right. All right. Connect. YouTube is there. All right. So that's working. All right. Let me go on to TikTok. Check this out on TikTok. I thought I need to connect this mic here. Let's see. All right, let's connect this. This is my new setup, guys. My new setup for my cooking videos. I'm talking to Marcia, but that's okay. That's so right. Get it good. I'm gonna connect that. I'm gonna cut this on too. There we go. There we go. Now I need to, let's change that. CMX Pop-Up. CMX Pop-Up. All right, we're still connected. We have volume. I think that's good. Still, we've been on a little delay there. Okay. All right. So let's connect it. Nope. No. Why you charge? Well, you ain't with the charge. All right. Mm-mm. That ain't gonna work. Mm-mm. All right, we got that one. Long. How y'all doing? So that's it. All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm good in these streets. What am I cooking? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What am I cooking today? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I don't know what we cooking today. What y'all want? What are we cooking? That's some pork chops I was thinking about cooking. And then make that some vegetables. Gotta use up all these vegetables anyway. Gotta use up all these vegetables anyway. Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on? What we got to do? What's up? What's up? What's going on, homie? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so this is a version of what I wanted to do for my CMX pop-up. So that didn't go how I wanted it to go today. So we're just gonna have to make some adjustments. What am I gonna make today? That is a good question. What do I want? This squash, some zucchini, maybe a little shallot in there, and some red pepper for color. You know what? I'm gonna put a little jalapeno in there too. That's what we'll do. All right, let's get it. Let me grab my bowl. Get this all hot. Move this up here. It's gonna go straight in the pot. Straight in the pot. Get that heat up. Heating up. All right, let me stop playing. What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? Welcome to the CMX kitchen. My little scrap bowl. If y'all got a compost, y'all can just throw that in y'all compost, you know? All right, so just gonna use this right here. I'll use the rest of these vegetables for another meal. Chop up this shallot real quick. So I'm gonna be going live a little bit more, guys, for a couple reasons. One, I got a lot of groceries here I gotta go to. Gotta get rid of these groceries. And two, I gotta get comfortable talking on the mic, talking in front of the camera. And I figured this is the best way of doing it. Because when these CMX pop-ups come up, it's gonna be live, all action. So I go ahead and do this now and get comfortable. Might as well. Might as well. That's what it's all about when you're creating a dream. That's just real life, man. Things ain't happening like I wanted it to happen today. No, it didn't. But it did happen, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot. So, phase 2 gonna be dope. I'm already planning. I already got it. I would say I already got it a lot, but you know that's a little bit too early for that. But I got it. I got a lot of good plans going on right now. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta organize myself a little bit better. I might need to get a little bit more help with that. But I got it. CMX Pop-Ups coming together. All right, so let me put some gloves on real quick. I'm gonna cut this jalapeno up now. I don't want to accidentally touch my face and stuff like that. How y'all doing? Tap in, tap in. Let me know where y'all from. Let me know what city y'all watching from. Tap in. I'm in El Paso, Texas. Tap in, tap in. All right, let's turn that down a little bit. Let's go ahead. We use some avocado oil. It's a high heat oil, cooks real evenly. Right there. And I need to actually use this for my pork. Yeah, I'm gonna use that for my pork. So I will use what I'm gonna use for my vegetables. Just do a little pot of these vegetables. Alright, let me heat this back up. Like that. Cut me a little bit of this jalapeno. I ain't gonna use too much. So I'm gonna do is just cut around the outside just to get me a nice little slither. Try to avoid as many of those seeds as possible, but obviously I didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump that into the bowl. Get those seeds out there. If you want to be picky, that intermittent berm is a little bit more bitter, but you really ain't gonna taste it. But some people do it. Cut it out. Let's see how I want to chop these up. Do I want them big enough to pick out, or small enough so I don't notice? I don't know. Let's slice it. Let's slice it. Let's be different, so I can see them at least. So I can see the heat. Let's just do that. All right. So we got that pan getting nice and hot. While that's pan getting hot, we are going to add a little bit of the avocado oil. Avocado oil to the pan. All right. I should grab my thing. We're gonna start with the onions. Throw these onions in there. Do the jalapenos last. Using that trusty little spatula here. Where the spatula's at? Come on now, Adrian. You know what? Go to the big kitchen. 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 When in doubt, CMX will work it out. Ooh, them shallots smelling good though. All right, let's get these vegetables in here. So I got my zucchini, my peppers, my squash, all going in the pot. All going into the saute pan. We'll get those jalapenos in a little bit later. We'll get that mix. Nice low temperature there. I'm gonna turn it down right now. It's a little bit too hot, so my shallots is getting a little bit dark. But that's give us a nice little transition in color. Okay, and we get some caramelization going on there. All right. While that's going, let's go ahead and add a little bit of garlic paste. Yep. Add a little garlic paste in here. Alright, just do a stir. Y'all see this coming together nice. So we got the zucchini, we got the peppers, I got these shallots that's tossed up in here. I put the garlic paste in there as well. So we can go with pretty much any flavor that you guys like with this one. But I'm gonna hold. What I'm gonna do is, what should we go with this one? So we're gonna make some pork. You know what? I'm gonna go CMX complete with this one here. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna go with garlic sage. Garlic sage for this one. Garlic sage season, 3% season, 3% sodium. So it's pretty low for you guys. So you don't do all that sodium. I understand me. That's why I made it 3% for you guys. A little bit of salt in mine. I still got, some time for me. All right. So we got these vegetables going, looking nice here. What I'm gonna do now is go ahead and add these jalapenos in here. And I'm just gonna get these a nice little toss as well. Nice little toss as well. I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit right to the side. While that's going, we're gonna go ahead and start working on these pork chops. I don't know how I'm gonna make them yet. I might just use the rest of these vegetables I got here. Maybe saute that up, and maybe a little jalapeno in there as well. Yeah, that sounds good. Let me switch this out here. Let's go ahead and get these scraps. I'm gonna start working with this in a little bit. Actually, let me go ahead and chop these up for the pork chop. Then I'll pork chop like a school. Let's go to the take another little slither of this jalapeno off here. Because I'm a little scary, but that's just me. But you laying them up as well. Oh, these are going to be a little bit fine in here. Put that to the side and add that. We're going to add that to our pork. All right, let's switch out these cutting boards here. Then what we'll start working on is seasoning up these pork chops. I took this time out. I meant to add it to the zucchini vegetable medley here. I'll add that a little bit. Going to get these pork chops out. We'll start working on these. Let me rinse a couple of these off, and I'll be right back with you guys. I got my pork chops cleaned up here. Put my scrap bucket back over here. Out. What's up? What's up? We got anybody watching? Who we got watching today? Hey, what's going on TikTok? What's going on Facebook? What's going on? Who we got? YouTube. DJ in the building. How you doing? Swap this up. This other pan here. I already got some avocado oil in it. I'm just gonna reheat this back up. Pork chops. Let's go ahead and add. Go ahead and lay these down here. So I like to make a mess a little bit when I cook. So what I'm going to do is add a combination of different pastes together. So I'm going to add a little bit of garlic paste here. I'm going to throw a little basil paste in there as well. I'll grab some of these baby mushrooms right here. I'm just going to take a couple of these, add to the party. I'll add it towards the end. So what we got here now. So on the last one we did garlic sage seasoning, which is this one right here. This time I think we're going to go with let's go with CMX Complete, my day one seasoning. It's a beautiful all-purpose season, Southern inspired, meant to get you right. Almost anything you can think of, you can use a seasoning on. Go with that, and because I need a little garlic in my life, a little bit more garlic in my life. I'm gonna go some garlic sage in that as well. Now my CMX Complete is more of a all-purpose seasoning, but it's more of a all-purpose seasoning salt, so you don't really need to add any extra salt to that. My garlic sage seasoning is 3% salt. You're good. You're solid on that one. Hit the other side as well. This is packed full of flavor though. Packed full of flavor. Turmeric, paprika, Thai. Oh, I ain't gonna give you all the juices, but it got so much flavor in here. Some of that black pepper on here as well. These chops. All right. And I like to hit it with a little bit of olive oil usually, but since I don't have it open right now, I'm gonna go with a little bit of avocado oil. Just a little drizzle right over the top. A little bit of that there. My garlic and basil paste. That should be good right there. Alright, now it's time to make a mess. So I'm just gonna mix these two together right here. I'm sure y'all figured that part out. There we go. You're gonna take a little bit on each one and rub it right on in. hands dirty with this. Get that flavor all in there. Don't be scared. They can touch. They can touch. Don't be scared. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome in the building. Give these pork chops some love. I'm gonna massage these in. Massage all this seasoning in. Since I'm not gonna have time to let it sit and marinate. Get it some real love over here. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, beautiful? How you doing? It's a tag name. I'll just call everybody beautiful. All right. So we got that. We got these looking nice. Got these chops here. I got my CMX complete, my garlic sage. I got some avocado oil. I got some garlic paste. I got some basil paste. Whew. All the flavor that you need in the CMX complete and the garlic sage together. These gonna be hot. Not hot, but they gonna be fire. All right. Let me clean myself up. Then we're gonna start cooking. Martin Lawrence. All right. Let's get this bag hot. Heat that back up. It's electric. Take a little bit longer to heat up. All right. Feel like we're getting somewhere. Feel like we're getting somewhere. All right. Just a tad bit, a little more avocado oil in here. Making a mess. What we dropping? Oh, chicken flakes, chicken flakes. All right, that's gonna be hot enough. Oh no, it ain't hot enough. It ain't hot enough. We gotta get there. We gotta get there. I thought it was ready. It wasn't ready. What's going on? What's going on, good people? While that's getting hot, y'all talking. Grab my chip. While that's getting hot, y'all talk to me. What's going on, good people? Who we got in the building? We are on TikTok. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. have our first test trial of CMX Pop-Up today. Series of unfortunate events. That's all I can say. But it's a lot that we got to learn. So come September when we do our next trial run, it's gonna be almost like the official CMX Pop-Up. Yeah. What we got in the building? What we got in the building? Beatrice, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Rosie, how you doing? Can't see it on the bottom. Let's say lit. Lit. How you doing? Come on in, welcome in the building. Yeah, so this is pretty much the concept of what we got going on right here. This is pretty much hot. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna go. Lay these pork chops in. I'm gonna lay it away from me. It's gonna be a little tight for this pan. So I'm just gonna do 2 for now because I want to get a little color. If I overcrowd it, I'm not gonna get no color on this. Not at all. So if I can get some color on here, what we'll do is I'll cook it halfway and then I'll cook the other one. Then make some kind of sauce. I'm probably gonna use the rest of these peppers. I got some mushrooms here, a little bit more of the jalapeno. Or slice some vegetables up already. Got some thyme I'm thinking about throwing in there, but maybe a little bit of oregano. Thyme and oregano, what would you do today? Thyme, oregano, I already got some basil paste on there. Rosemary, that's very common. We can do some rosemary with these chops. What y'all think? What kind of flavors should we make these pork chops? Any suggestions? What type of flavor, guys? Let me know. Type that in the comments for me. Yeah, so this is the concept for the most part. It's gonna be 2 chefs competing. One right here, we got another chef right here. We got the competition refrigerator. They reach in, grab all the ingredients they need, boom, boom, boom. We got our pantry if they need anything here. Of course, we got the line of seasonings, the CMX Complete. We got our garlic sage. We got CMX Complete, 25% less sodium. And we got our Southern Heat. This one's coming in. It should be back in stock next week or towards the end of next week. This one's gonna be hot right there. Or it's hot and it's gonna be hot. All right, so these are getting a nice little color on it. Let's see how these are looking here. They smell like they're getting some color. Not quite what I want, but they smell like they're getting some color on it. Oh, that one's getting nice. I'm gonna go ahead and I should let that over a little bit too, but it's all right. It just me, baby. Just me. Just you. Yep. Yeah, so I got all types of equipment for this competition. I got air fryers. You gotta figure out how to use this bad boy right here. This is a convection oven right here. I got blenders. I got panini press. Almost everything that a chef would need to cook in this competition. You know what? Because it's just for me. Usually I would take these out and then cook this with this, but it's just for me, guys. It's okay. They're not gonna have the same color and the same char, but I'm gonna eat. I'm getting a little late. I'm hungry. It's already past midnight somewhere where you at, probably. Alright, back to our vegetable board. While these are sauteing over here, what I'm going to do is go ahead and slice up these mushrooms. Let's slice it. Let's go slice it. We'll slice it up. Let's get some more cooking, Adrian. Let's get some more cooking. I'll be over here second guessing things, overthinking it for what? It's all flavor. It's all flavor around here. This one. Okay, I can even get some color. I don't think we're gonna get that much color. Nice. These are looking good. So I got some red pepper here. I got some cremated mushrooms, some of that jalapeno. I think that's good. I'll throw a little more garlic paste on. I make the sauce. And whip this up. Gonna do something tasty, something flavorful. Go ahead and put that side over. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do in the same pan. I'm going to add these mushrooms. Let it soak up some of all that grease there. Let it soak up some of this grease there. These mushrooms. Yo. Alright, so it's kind of like I'm going to smother these in a minute, but I ain't really going to smother them. So what I'm going to do is just making room so I can saute these vegetables real good. After I do that, I cook these vegetables a little bit. I'm going to season these vegetables up and cover it up with a lid. Add a little bit of chicken broth to this. Let it reduce down. Throw some herbs in there. Get it all fragrant and aromatic. All right, so let's go ahead and throw half of our peppers in there. We're going to say half later. Just make sure we have some color, some nice color for the camera. I don't know if y'all can see that, what we got going on here. Got the mushrooms, we got some bell peppers in here as well. While that's sauteed, we're going to go ahead and add our garlic paste to this. Always adding garlic paste. We're going to go ahead and hit these vegetables with a little bit of garlic sage seasoning. Get us some mix here. But this is going to make the gravy as well. So you want this nice and flavorful. Nice and flavorful. And that CMX Complete and garlic sage is really going to get you right. Those are about some of the two most necessary seasonings that you need in your cabinet. All right. All right, so from here, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this chicken broth. I'll make this gravy up. We're gonna take some of these herbs. I know I was gonna use thyme, but I think I'm gonna use some oregano in there as well. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna be too picky, but I'm gonna take these and I'm just gonna pull the leaves off just a little bit here to get a couple stems in there. It's okay. I dropped the whole stem over there on the right hand side there. So a little bit more here. Some of this fresh thyme. Gonna give it some nice, good flavor. And do the same thing with the oregano. So with this, you can pull it apart and chop it up. To me, it's not necessarily that big of a deal. You can pluck this one off. If the stems are too thick, you definitely don't want to use it. But if you get towards the thinner parts, it's fine. Just break that off right up in there. Throw a little bit more oregano in here. Nice fresh oregano through this thing. Ooh, I wish you guys could smell this. It's smelling so good in here. All right. So we got some nice herbs in this thing here. Let's go ahead and put this back up. Come on, close up. It don't want to act right. Act right around here. All right. That's what we got. We got the herbs in there with the garlic, the mushrooms, the peppers. We're gonna go let that cook down a little bit. Towards the end, I'm just gonna finish it with just a little bit of butter. Pork chops are pretty much almost done. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and put these pork chops all evenly on the pan. Go ahead and add these mushrooms. Well, you know, I'll keep these mushrooms to the side. Go ahead and add that butter to it and let that pretty much bring it in that flavor. So while it's doing that, let me grab my lid for this pan. Nope, that ain't it. There we go. Turn that down there. While that's working, I got our zucchini and squash over here. Oh, I forgot to throw my jalapeno into this with the pork. I'm gonna throw these jalapenos in there. Or did I forget? Alright, throw these jalapenos in there. Get that all nice mixed up. Let that flavor come in. It's not gonna be too bad, not gonna be too spicy at all. Not using any of the seeds. So, you know, it's gonna be a nice little aromatic flavor that we get going on in here. But that's looking nice, smelling nice in here. Smelling nice in the CMX kitchen. Alright, turn this to nice low temperature to warm that up. Turn this down. Let that cook. Let's see. Grab a little Kerrygold. Let me get a napkin and wipe my spot. Yeah, so you probably guys gonna see me back in the morning. Be making something. I got a lot of groceries I gotta cook. I got a lot of groceries I gotta cook. So y'all gonna see me back here in the morning. Y'all got any ideas? Let me know. I'll whip something up in the morning time so y'all can see it. And also shoot me what time you guys be up. You know, I'm in El Paso, so right now the time is it's about 10:30 my time. So depending on where you at. Yeah, so I got the Kerrygold butter. This is Here we go, pure Irish butter, unsalted. We're gonna see what it's hitting on. A lot of creators use this butter. I used it before, but it's really just a compound butter. So if you are mixing your flavors and stuff like that, and your seasonings and your spices and herbs, I don't want to say you almost don't need this, but it's a very good flavorful butter, but you almost don't need this. That cold. All right, heat these vegetables up. See how these chops looking here? Okay. So if we want right here, we can add a little bit of cornstarch as well, but should I? I don't know. Or I may just let it reduce down a little bit without the lid on it. I don't want to add any type of thickening agent. I think this would be fine without that. So just protein and vegetables tonight. Should have made some rice. I got some leftover rice or something. Nah, I don't. Ooh, let's taste the sauce and see how this sauce is doing. Okay, that's hitting on something. That's hitting on something right now. Oh yeah. We finish that with that Kerrygold butter. I think it's gonna be solid. It's good. It's gonna be solid. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, shoot, I can't wait. I can't wait. See, I'm gonna put about a tablespoon, about a little pat, Kerrygold. Oh, this ain't the one with the all the herbs and spices in it. So this is the pure Irish Kerrygold unsalted butter. Okay, perfect. Because that already had enough flavor. Leave that up there a second. All right. We got that Kerrygold in there. Oh, I'm gonna cut another little piece of Kerrygold for these zucchini and squash as well. So I'm gonna let this butter help thicken this up here. Y'all can see this. I don't know if y'all can see that from the camera, but turn this down and let that cold chilled butter help thicken up this sauce. This is good for a nice little quick pan sauce. It'll separate eventually, but it's nice, good, and flavorful. So what I'm gonna do is move these vegetables over here back into the hot plate, back into the hot spot. Throw a little Kerrygold onto these as well. There we go. Throw a little oregano in this. A little oregano. Can't go wrong with a little oregano. There we go. Fresh oregano in there. We're at the sauce, and we about ready to plate. So we got that Kerrygold melting in these vegetables as well. Beautiful. Let's move this out the way. Turn that off, and we finna plate. Go ahead and plate this up. This up. Alright, so we're gonna go vegetables down. Ooh, making a mess. It's hard to do this. I'm trying to do this towards you guys. Let me turn this way. Alright. Vegetables down from the camera. Got the zucchini, squash, peppers. I got some jalapeno in here. That red bell pepper. A nice little vegetable medley. Some fresh herbs. Some fresh thyme, oregano. Some shallots in here. Get all those drippings in there. That out there. All right, so now from here, look at these beautiful chops here. Look at what we got, guys. We're gonna take these nice, beautiful chops here. We're gonna plate it right over these vegetables. So you can do this with almost anything. You can do this with chicken, you can do this with fish, you can do this with certain pieces of beef. But just tonight, you know, I decided to do it with pork. So don't feel any type of way if you don't eat pork, guys. It ain't for everybody. There we go. Nice beautiful chops on these things. Yeah. Get some of that juice. Get some of that juice. There we go. And it's time to eat. So that's it. That's how we make it chef made. That's the experience. Thank y'all for coming. Let me show y'all a little bit closer what we got here. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. This is what we got. So what we did here, you can see it good. We just did sauteed pork chops with some mushrooms. I got some jalapeno, some bell peppers. I seasoned up with my garlic sage seasoning. I also did it with some of my CMX complete seasoning. I'm turn this off so I burn the top down. So we got the cremated mushrooms that we did. In the back here we have some squash, we have some zucchini, some red bell peppers, some more jalapeno. I put some fresh herbs in this one, so I have some oregano in that, and I have some fresh thyme. Yeah, guys, thank y'all for coming. God bless you. Peace. Oh, let me get that bite. Let me get that bite. Let me get that bite. I'm gonna have to take the bite out of one in the pan because I'm gonna take some pictures of this one still. But just so you guys know, take this pork chop right here. Cut me a little piece. See, we got the nice tender white meat pork. What we got right there, guys. All right, cheers. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.